We're KC 101. Raise the Region is coming up. It starts on Wednesday, March the 8th at 6 o'clock, runs all day on Thursday, March the 9th. And we've got a lot of local nonprofits, I'm combining words, involved. And we've invited all of them from our area to come to our studio, and several took us up on that. And Leslie Wish is joining us here from the Wellsboro Green Free Library. Now, there are actually two Green Free Libraries. We were talking about this earlier in our listening area, one in Canton, but you're from the Wellsboro one. But, of course, obviously, totally two different libraries with similar names. How are you, Leslie?
I'm doing great. And there's two same names because they're both donations from Charles Green. So
I was just going to ask you if you knew if there was some kind of... So Charles, did he donate to a lot of different libraries? Or
Not that I know, but I know he named the two of them. And in his will, he actually said exactly what their names are. Green Free Library, and we're officially the Green Free Library with a capital T. So
I got you. You're also associated with the Germiner also, and we're going to talk a different interview further on with Carrie Heath from the Germiner, which you guys kind of share a lot of stuff together. But this is a big chance for you guys to do some fundraising. Is this your first year doing Raise the Region?
No, it isn't. It's the library's second year, but it will be the Germiner's first year.
Okay.
We're on the same property, and so we are going to work together to ask for our funds this year.
Okay. Well, great. How did last year go for you? Do you know offhand?
We did pretty well. It was under $3,000, which I thought for the very first time was great.
Yeah.
So we really want to thank everyone who supported us.
Well, excellent. Well, what we're doing this year is everyone who comes in for an interview, we have a surprise for them. We're going to, because you need 10 donations to be invited back next year. We're going to be your first donation of $101 when everything opens up.
That's
so everyone who's
wonderful.
coming for an interview is going to see KC 101 donate. I think it's actually $100 because you got to go in increments of $25, but between you and the library, because since you're one entity here.
Right.
So
That's great.
we want to make that donation on behalf of KC 101. Raise the Region last year raised $2.1 million total for 321 nonprofits. And in Tioga County, there was, I don't know, say around 30 or 40. But tell us what you're hoping to do with the funds. I know that the costs are just endless with running any business and heating, utilities, and everything's just grand-esque there. It's a beautiful library.
Well, thank you. It is a beautiful library, and we're going to use our funds this year to support STEM or STEAM activities, so science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Art, of course, because of the Art Center. And so any donations will come in. We're going to make a makerspace at the library, so our first donations will help us support buying a 3D printer.
Mm-hmm. A makerspace.
Yes.
I've never heard the term before.
Well, it's one that people come in and make things. So really to get programming into the library so children and adults can come in and work on activities and crafts, and anytime. It's a very small, if you've seen the library, it's a beautiful library, but very limited in space for people to do work. So we're going to try to get a little niche, a little corner of the library set up so that we can have a spot where they can create and do fun activities.
If you've never been in the Green Free Library, you don't have to be a resident of Wellsboro to go in the doors. There's no sign that says Wellsboro only beyond this point. Stop in. How old's the house that the library is in? That's a historical house. It's really just worth the walk through, and I think you'll appreciate what's there, and maybe that'll make you inspired to say, you know what, I want to help keep this type of thing happening.
Well, the house exactly is extremely old. It's from
extremely old. Okay, that's a round number.
Yeah, I'm not. I was not around then, but it was 1850s is when it was built.
Yeah.
So, and then the two wings on it that it looks like now were added in the 1890s. And it opened there in that location on 134 Main as a library in 1917. So we're over 100 years old as a library.
That is great. Do you have any of the original books from 1917, or are they stored somewhere?
We do have some, and they are definitely stored. The first part of our collection we have kept in a special spot because they're special in our heart.
Certainly. Well, very, very good. Well, thank you for your time, Leslie. Green Free Library, Main Street, Wellsboro. You're heading towards the canyon, just a few blocks down, and make sure you check out the Germiner Free Art Museum right next to it, because you guys work together as a team, and we'll also be interviewing them, too, a little bit later on. But thanks for your stop by.
Thank you. We appreciate it.